Here's the big picture. Let's take it because we're going to go do some radar work here. The center of the storm made landfall near North Hutchinson Island, just south of Vero Beach. I think it was around 3 o'clock this morning, and then quickly dropped down to tropical storm status, which is where it is now, with maximum sustained winds near 70 miles per hour. But that's right around the core of this storm. Again, folks, we are on the other side of the state. So, again, the impacts here, and there will be some, and there'll be quite a nuisance, especially for the morning commute. But the impacts in general shouldn't be all that bad. We're going to have some ponding on the roads, perhaps some minor flooding. We're going to have a few tree limbs down, no doubt, when you're talking about 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. But in general, folks, obviously the East Coast catching the brunt of this. A couple of radar views for you. Let's get out into Polk County. Here's the Florida Turnpike. So the center of the storm's right about here. And it's losing some of its center, which is always what happens when a storm starts to make landfall, especially a weaker storm like this. And I say weaker relative to other storms that have made landfall in Florida. So it's moving kind of north of west. So given on that, I think a lot of Polk County will stay just to the west, if you will, of where the center is as it moves to the north. Orlando, I believe the center is going to go right over Orlando. So Orlando's winds are going to be much higher than, say, Tampa's winds. But we are still going to get tropical storm force wind gusts. That starts at 39, right? So 40, 45, maybe we get an occasional 50. But hopefully it shouldn't be really worse than that because a couple of things are going on. Remember, storm's weakening now, and it's moved a little bit further north. So that combination should hopefully help out our wind speeds just a little bit. Although, look at the heavy rain on I-75. Far removed from the center of Nicole. You've got this very heavy rain around the Cape Coral area. So that's kind of pinwheeling around the storm in general. So the radar picture, listen, folks, it's wet. It's going to be raining on and off almost all day. It's going to be one of those days around here. To throw in some tropical storm force wind gusts for the first half of the day as well. Temperatures are in the 60s or lower 70s. Now, in terms of our wind speeds, our winds are gusting. I'm trying to find something there. 41, that's our highest, and that's in the Winter Haven area. So we are getting tropical storm force wind gusts to enter Polk County, and they'll continue to move northwest. So Tampa's gusting to 31, Clearwater 37. It'll go a little higher than that. No doubt it's going to go a little higher than that. Daytona's at around 60 with their wind gusts, and this is going to be a morning issue. And then during the afternoon, as it moves to the north of us, okay, conditions will start to improve, but I don't think they'll really improve until tomorrow. So tropical storm force winds, mainly in gusts, guys, not sustained, mainly in gusts right through early this afternoon to go along with at least a couple of inches of rain. So just rainy and windy. That's the forecast for you today. Be careful, please, of course, on the roads, especially if you get into one of those heavier downpours. Tomorrow back to 80. Weekend looks absolutely amazing and going right into the beginning of next week.